Namaste. Welcome to the session. In this session, we are going to discuss one important Upanishad, that is Kenopanishad. Kenopanishad is considered as an important Upanishad because it is part of Muktika canon. Muktika canon comprises of 108 Upanishads. Actually, why those 108 Upanishads are considered important? Because they are assumed to be the part of the dialogue between Lord Rama and his servant disciple Hanuma. So that's why it is considered as one of the important part of Muktika canon. And Kena, if it is a Sanskrit word, when it is translated into English word, it becomes by what, by whom, by what manner. So it is a question mark. With question mark, the Upanishad begins. Actually, it says that Keno Stitam Patati. Keno Stitam Patati means it is beginning with the question. So it asks the nature of mind, nature of thought, nature of sensual perceptions. So with the questions, with the inquiries, the Upanishad opens up. Actually, it is consists of 3 sections, and 3 sections are further divided into 4 chapters. 4 chapters are called Kandas. So Kena Upanishad, it is a part of Talavakara Brahman. So it is also called Talavakara Upanishad. This Talavakara Brahman is part of Samaveda. Samaveda is considered as an important Vedas among the 4 Vedas. And in the first Kanda means chapter, in the first Kanda, there is a beautiful discussion of nature of knowledge. It is said that the true Brahman we can assume here as supreme soul, life force, universal consciousness. So that is what is cosmic soul. So Brahman is something which cannot be understood through the eyes, which cannot be thought of with the help of mind, which cannot be heard with the help of ears, and which cannot be formulated with the help of articulation of speech. Brahman is something through the eyes it sees. Means important thing here we need to understand is eyes cannot see. Through the eyes the things can be seen. Physical ears cannot hear. Through the physical ears that can be heard. Means sound can be heard. So through means behind these sensory perceptions, one Chaitanya is working. That Chaitanya is Atma Swarupa. So that realization of that Chaitanya, that Atma Swarupa leads to the realization of Brahman. So that is the nature of knowledge according to Kena Upanishad. And here it is given that in the second chapter it is discussed that Brahman can be found with attributes and without attributes. That is called Saguna Brahman and Nirguna Brahman. Saguna Brahman means the Brahman with qualities, means Brahman can exist with qualities, with attributes, and the same Brahman can exist without any quality. Without any quality. Without any quality means we human beings can understand something which is with some quality. Because our sensory perceptions understand a thing which exists with some quality. If something is beyond any quality, we cannot understand it. Because we understand something as small because we are comparing that small with something bigger than that. So that becomes small. So Nirguna Brahman, it exists without any qualities. So with sensory perceptions, with human understanding, because we humans understand everything with the help of senses, with the help of mind, and mind works on the memory, on the past experiences, and those past experiences are the result of the sensory perceptions in the past. So what I say, that Brahman could not be understood by the senses. So we have to make inward journey, because Brahman is Atma Swarupa. And Brahman is the essence of that sensory perception. So it is something like a life force, which what I say, makes the things work, which makes human life a possibility. And in third Kanda, a beautiful story is given in Kenopanishad, third Kanda. That story is formulated to explain the importance of Brahman, the greatness of Brahman. It is said that once upon a time there was a battle, there ensued a battle between Suras and Asuras, means Devas and Rakshasas. And with the interference of Brahman, with the help of Brahman, Devas excelled over Rakshasas, and Rakshasas were defeated. It is a symbolic story. So when the Rakshasas were defeated, Devas started to think that the victory is gained because of their own prowess, because of their own capabilities, because of their own strength and stamina. But the real cause, underlying cause, is the presence of Brahman in the battlefield at the side of the Devas. So to make them realize the fact, Brahman appears as a magnificent being. It is not said that it is like a man or woman or animal, but as a magnificent being that cannot be explained with the help of human language. So the first Agni approaches, Agni is a Deva, Agni approaches that magnificent being. And Agni, when Agni approaches that Brahman, that magnificent being, in the form of magnificent being, Brahman asks, "Who are you?" Agni says, "I am Agni." So then Brahman asks, "What is the nature of your power?" Then Agni says, "I can burn anything. I can burn anything into ashes without any, delay." So then Brahman asks, "Okay, if that is the nature of your power, there the grass lies, so you can burn it out." So that Agni tries to burn the grass. So the reed of the grass can't be burnt. So Agni, coming into the mood of defeat, it recedes, it comes back. Agni Deva comes back. Next, Vayu goes to that magnificent being. And Brahman, that magnificent being, Brahman asks, "Who are you?" Agni says, "I am Vayu, Vayu Deva." Then Brahman asks, "What is the nature of your power?" Then Vayu Deva says, "I can move anything, I can lift off anything, I can uproot anything. That is the nature of my power, and my power has no limits." Then the magnificent being, who is Brahman, it asks, "Okay, if that is the nature of your power, there is the a reed of grass. Just lift it up." So Vayu, okay, it's very simple. It goes and tries, but it could not lift that reed of grass. It is defeated, and it goes back. So Agni is defeated and Vayu is defeated. Now the Indra. Indra is considered as the principal Deva, or the king among the Devas. And Indra is also symbolically represented by thunder, lightning. So Indra goes, and Indra goes with some little bit humility, because Agni, powerful Agni defeated, powerful Vayu defeated, means it's something is there. So it goes with the spirit of, with the mood of enquiry, with the mood of investigation, with humility, with submission, with surrender. So in the place of that being, a beautiful maiden appears. So Indra goes and prostrates in front of that beautiful maiden and asks, "Oh lady, who are you?" That lady says, "I am Uma." And then when the mood of surrender, submission dawns in Indra, then Uma explains the nature of Brahman. And then Devas realize that it is not their power, it is not their own capacity which is the cause of their success in the war, but it is due to the Brahman, due to the presence of the Brahman. So that is what I said, third kanda. And in fourth kanda, it is called epilogue. There are two words we need to understand. One is prologue, another one is epilogue. Prologue means generally it is the foreword, which may be written before beginning of a book. And epilogue means at the end of the book. So in this epilogue we can find a discussion on the nature of realization. Nature of realization means realization is moksha. Realization of Brahman is moksha, and that Brahman, that essence of Brahman is present in us. We can take it as life force in modern terms, but life force may not, explain the totality of the Brahman. And next, it says that intense longing is necessary to understand Brahman. Means desire is very much necessary. That is mukshatva. So if you have the profound desire in you, if not today, tomorrow you will realize the Brahman. So that is the essence of its epilogue. And it says that self-realization is the true happiness. And it declares that happiness is not present in material possessions. Happiness is not present in accumulation of materials or physical things. But true happiness, according to Kenopanishad, is present in spiritual realization. Spiritual experience is the ecstasy. So that ecstasy is the quality of the Brahman. And whoever realizes the Brahman would remain in ecstasy. Ecstasy, it cannot be explained, it can be experienced. It is more than happiness. And next comes here some prescription is given to understand what is Brahman. There are two qualities are mentioned. One is tapa. Tapa means we have to have some practice, some sadhana in a distant direction. At the same time, having the life of desire and longing for Brahman. And dhamma means forbearance. Forbearance means your sensual perceptions may long something which is mortal or which is impermanent. So the individual must have the sense to separate permanent things with impermanent things, from impermanent things. So that is what dhamma. So with the help of these things, one can attain the true nature of Brahma. Thank you very much.